My name is Jeffrey Kennedy. As many of you know, toward the end of October and into early November, I'm going to be conducting a 5-part online webinar series entitled The 4 Critical Elements of High Confidence Trading. Since we began doing the promotions for the last few weeks, I've actually received a lot of interest and some questions on what exactly will the material cover. Well, I thought it would be a good idea to kind of explain or give you an overview of the material that we'll actually be discussing in that 5-part webinar series. And just so you'll know, the dates of this webinars will be on October 28th, October 30th, November 3rd, 5th, and 6th. And they'll be held between 11:30 and 12:30, potentially maybe run as long as 1 o'clock. And each episode will indeed be recorded. So let's take a look at some of the material that I'm going to be discussing. Well, of course, the seminar or the webinar series is entitled The 4 Critical Elements of High Confidence Trading. So what I'm going to be discussing is walking you through the steps I go through whenever I'm doing my analysis, but also more importantly, looking for high probability trading scenarios. Now, I like to employ a very holistic approach to analysis and trading. As many of you know, technical analysis is a very rich and diverse field. It has a lot of valuable tools. And rather than just simply hanging my hat on a single discipline, for example, the wave principle, I like to incorporate many different forms because there are a lot of these other tools that technical analysis actually provides are very worthwhile and very valuable. The first step, of course, is trend analysis. Is the market going up or is the market going down? And it doesn't matter if it's the Dow Jones or soybeans. What's the trend of the market? So we're going to be looking at a few things that are a few tools that I employ to help me identify trend in a market, some of which I've identified in this slide. For example, trend lines, moving averages, moving average convergence, divergence, or MACD. We will discuss the Kennedy channeling technique briefly. And then we'll move on and take a look at pattern analysis, because once I've identified the trend in the market,